Now it's finally time to use fundamental analysis to find better trading and investing opportunities. And let's actually begin here with a very simple step-by-step example on how you can use fundamental analysis. And then later on in this course, we will take a look at some more advanced strategies and some very amazing tools. But to begin here, I'm gonna use TradingView. TradingView is basically a platform for all things trading. Whether you are focusing on, technical analysis or fundamental analysis, you will find tons and tons of analysis tools and data here on TradingView. And one great thing about TradingView is that it has a free plan, and in my personal opinion, the free plan is very solid. And also, if you guys want to try out TradingView Premium for free for 30 days, and also get a $15 bonus if you somewhere down the road decide that you want to upgrade, I actually have a special link for that. And you will find the link both in the description as well as the top comment of this video. So make sure to use that link when you sign up to get the most out of TradingView. But now, once you have signed up to TradingView, it will look something like this. I have since this is my TradingView account, I have a pre-made watch list here to the right, and I have already made some stuff, but it should look something like this. And the first tool I want to show you guys for fundamental analysis is the TradingView Stock Screener. And to find the TradingView Stock Screener, you want to go up here to where it says Products. Then you go down right here to where it says Screeners. And you want to click here where it says Stocks. As you can see, if you're looking for, ETF, exchange traded funds or bonds, we do have screeners for that as well. But I want to keep it simple, so let's focus on stocks right now. And alright, so now you might wonder, what is a stock screener? Well, a stock screener is basically a tool that we can use to filter out and find the best stocks for trading and investing based on certain criteria. So as you can see, here we have multiple criteria we can change to find the best stocks. And we can also add additional filters as well. So let's say right here you can see that the current filter shows only stocks in the US. So we can click here if we want to change the market. We can, for example, choose the entire world, but this will just show so many stocks. So for now, let's actually choose the US as our market. But to filter down the market a bit more, we can choose a certain index, so a certain stock market index. For example, the S&P 500 right here, let's actually choose this one. This is the world's largest stock index, and by choosing this index, we now filter down to only around 500 stocks. That's what 500 stands for. So now we have basically filtered out to only show 500 of the most successful companies in the US. But now let's actually start filter for some fundamental analysis metrics. Remember that earlier in the course, we, for example, talked about the PE ratio. You can see right here, it says PE ratio, which stands for price to earnings. And remember that in general, the lower PE ratio we have, the better. Because the lower the PE, the less we have to pay for the earnings. So let's actually choose the PE ratio here to 15 and below. You can see that 15 and below is in general a pretty solid price to earning ratio. And also remember here what category the price to earnings was. Well, the PE ratio is a valuation metric. But remember that we also have profitability and growth metrics. So let's take a look at some profitability and growth metrics as well. So for example, right here, you can see here we have revenue growth. And you can also see that it says TTM-YOY, and that basically stands for trailing 12 months year over year. So trailing 12 months means that we look at the last 12 months, and year over year means that the growth is compared from the previous year to this year. So let's actually filter for revenue growth. And as you can see here, we have multiple different alternatives we can choose between. But now I actually want to show you guys how we can set it up manually as well. So if you don't like any of these alternatives, you can click on manual setup right here. So you can choose, as I said, trailing 12 months year over year. And we can choose above here. So this is a value above, and we choose value here. And then let's say that we want to look out for a revenue growth with above 10%. So let's, for example, choose 10% right here and click on apply. Now we have once again filtered out more stocks. So we have, as you can see actually right here, now we only have 23 stocks left. But let's actually apply even more filters, because we haven't applied a metric in the profitability category yet. And let's see here. Actually, remember from earlier in the course, we talked about return on equity. So let's also filter on return on equity. And remember here, the higher, the better in general when it comes to return on equity, because that means that we make more profit from the equity in the company. So we want to have a lot. You can see they call it the 30 and above, they call it the creme de la creme. But 15 and above, as you can see on the text under, is considered high returns. So let's filter for 15 and above. And you can see after we have applied all of these filters, now we only have 14 symbols left. So hopefully by now you can see how we can apply these different financial metrics and other sort of mathematical formulas to, narrow down and find the best trading and investing opportunities. But this example I just recently showed you guys was just a very simplified example. And later on in this video, I will actually show you guys a sort of very powerful tool where we have multiple pre-made combinations of different variables that can be very powerful. But for now, all you need to know is that we can combine different metrics here to filter out the best stocks. And when we have applied the filters here, now we can start to analyze even more. So you can see that right now it says overview right here. But if we want to, for example, look at the performance, so we might want to analyze how has these different stocks performed over, for example, the last week. Here we can sort the last week from descending. We can see that most of these stocks has actually performed pretty well. We can also see the performance, for example, over the last 5 years, right? And here you can see that we have some very impressive results with around 900% for SMCI, with around 230% for this company. And you can see that most of these companies have performed very well over the last 5 years. So you can analyze the performance, but you can also go very deep into analyze valuation. You can analyze dividends, profitability, income statement, balance sheet, and so on and so on. So as you can see, even though TradingView is a free platform, it still has some nice analysis capabilities. Alright, so this video was actually just a very short clip from our full fundamental analysis course right here on YouTube. To access the full course, simply click or tap on the screen right here. I hope I will see you all over there very, very soon.